Hi guys, I've just finished listening for the third time. Big Finish's The Wrong Doctors, starring Colin Baker as the sixth Doctor. I always have to think about that because I always don't want to get it wrong. Sixth Doctor. Um, he's recently parted company with Evelyn Smythe, and he's feeling a little lonely and forlorn, as doctors do. And so he goes to meet fate and destiny, whatever you want to call it, to meet Mel in Pease Pottage, where she's doing amateur dramatics. And yeah, when he gets there, he finds that there is another TARDIS, another Doctor, and another Mel. The other Doctor and the other Mel are the earlier version of him. Right, this is where it gets confusing. The earlier version of him from Trial of a Time Lord coming to drop her off so that she'll be there when she's at the right time. Do you follow that? I think so. My God, Marty! So, unfortunately, when they get there, they find that this isn't quite the Pease Pottage they were expecting. And it isn't quite the Mel that's there that they were expecting. And this is a great little story because you've got Colin Baker in there playing the Trial of a Time Lord era Doctor, who's slightly more grumpy and slightly more aggressive, and also playing the newer Big Finish version, who's a little bit more, sort of found himself a little bit, and he's a little bit calmer and a little bit more forlorn, I suppose. And yeah, it really works. I did a review recently of Django and Lightfoot, the last season that they did, and they did a story in that where there was two versions of Django and Lightfoot, and I kind of had trouble with it because they were both Django and Lightfoot, so there was no real difference in characters. This works because you have the two different, very different personas of the Doctor, the TV version and the Big Finish version, so that really works. Also Mel, because there is a slightly different Mel in Pease Pottage. She's not quite the Mel we know, and obviously the Mel that we do know, and it works. It works really well. It's got. This is one of those, you know, like you listen to them sometimes and you think, you can't do this on TV. This one, it's possible. There is a bit, because there is different time periods sort of brought into it, and there is a bit with a dinosaur, and I have to admit, I did think when I was listening to it, oh, if they'd have done this back in the day, it would have probably been a rubber dinosaur, or a puppet, something like that. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the idea, the concept of this force, the villain, and how he's manipulating. And he's really trying to get at the Doctor. In a way, it's the Doctor he's trying to destroy, because you destroy the Doctor and you save the universe. If you're a villain, that's how you'd say it. I enjoyed this. I really did. Colin Baker, like I say, does a great performance of being the two Doctors. Bonnie Langford, she also, funnily enough, does two voices in it. She's one of the, because they have Digging for Victory ladies, I forget what they call them, auxiliary. She's one of those, and she does a very poor short of what's it, and it's kind of fun. It's not as bad as when Nicholas Briggs is in a lot of them, because Nicholas Briggs always sounds like Nicholas Briggs. And he sometimes distracts me from the story, because, oh, there he is again. But her, it was kind of humorous that she was in that. The villain, whose name has escaped me, hang on. Petherbridge is brilliant. Proper old slap of the thigh kind of pantomime villain. The only complaint I have about this is that and it's not that Bonnie Langford sings it badly, but they sing Pease Pottage hot, Pease Pottage cold, and for some reason, after about the 8th time of them doing it, I get really kind of like, it makes me cringe. I don't know why. It's the only fault I could find with it. Yeah, the wrong Mel. And it has some fun things. She calls him Indigo because obviously the Doctor in this, she knows the Doctor wearing his bright outfit. And the Doctor that we know now in Big Finish, she's wearing the blue, the indigo. So yeah, it's kind of It's kind of a fun little... They have fun with it. It's such a fun story. And if you know your doctors and you know your Big Finish, it's fun. What do I give this on a score of 1? Not 1. We don't do 1s, do we? We do A+ to F-. Edit that bit out. Okay. These are done like the old Doctor Who's. There's no cuts. No editing. Like William Hartnell fluffing my lines. Darlings. Okay, F+ to F-. I give this a... This is an A. I keep giving them an A, but this is an A. I really, really enjoyed this. And I have listened to it a few times. This is Colin Baker at his best. It's fun, it's light-hearted, but it also has some quite dark moments. There's a lady in it whose husband was lost in the First World War. Hang on, Mrs. Wilberforce. And her moments in it are quite moving. The villain promises these people from different times different things to pay them off. One of them is going to the gallows. One of them has lost her husband. You know, I don't know. It promises a dinosaur. But yeah, it is quite some quite moving moments in there, and good fun. So, like I said, go out and have a listen to this. I ain't sponsored by Big Finish, but I do love their stuff. If you've never listened to one, please, this is probably a good place to start. Go out and find some. If you're a fan of Big Finish and you think I should review some, I should have a listen to some, please do leave comments at the bottom and let me know. Yeah, leave some likes, leave some comments. Subscriptions will be brilliant. We've picked up quite a few subscribers lately, so yay. This channel is really important for me and such fun for me, and I hope you guys find it as much fun out there as well. And I try and do as much different stuff as I can, because I don't want to be just doing one thing. I want to vary it. So if there's anything you think I should do and look at talking about, then feel free to leave a comment at the bottom and I'll have a look into it. It might not be something that I'm into, but it might be something that interests you and might interest you to see me find out about it. I think that's right. That sounds good. Okay then, so I hope you all have a great day, a great night. Thank you for listening. I'll see you all soon. Bye now.